have to adjust some things because I'm gonna have to run this in window. Thunk. Okay, so I go here. I go. I gotta have one that's just those things. Gotta have. Yes. That'll do. Beautiful. And then we need game audio. Yes, we're going back. This is totally not like my third time starting this thing. Also, let me fix my
I believe in you, son.
background, I guess. We do not support the Pokemons right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I got groceries.
Groceries and groceries.
Alright. I believe
You can do it.
I can do it. Alright. I don't know what to do. Charisma's cool. Recalling memories is pretty important, yeah. For story stuff. And bonus to experience.
That's
I'm
pretty
putting
good.
2 points in these.
Oh, I'm on these.
Ooh. This says regain memories faster. More dialogue options. Boop, boop. How many more points I got? I got 15 more points. Let's get these above average. Nice. Okay, then we got our fighting skills, basically. I need to figure out. So hit points in region. Harder to hit thief skills. Carry weight, melee. I do like steel and stuff. Perfect. We're in. Can you guys hear ambient noises, or do I need to turn it up?
You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
You hear the wah 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 wah.
Let me mute even. It's kind of low. Keep talking to per person so I can see if the audio on them is good.
Who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I don't know, I can't remember. Can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. Trapped? Boost the TV. Like, I found him. Try to fight because we can fight. Yeah, I can fight. There. The decibels are all the way up now on OBS. Hopefully it's okay. Trapped. Yeah. Since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chance. I've tried all the doors and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. We're locked in... where? What is this place? It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. The mortuary. What? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carves you up comes back to finish the job. You go home. Yeah. Scars. How bad are they? Frog trying to be quiet, but it's not quiet. The like slowest can opening. Just do it. Just full send it. Good job. Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back, more to pauses. Say, it looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. Tattoos on my back? What do they say? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. Racing dude, where's my car? Anyway. Heh. Looks like you come with directions. Mort clears his throat. Let's see. It starts with... I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of stick swash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest of the chant if he's not in the dead book already. They wrote all that on my back, thinking I'm gonna see it. God dang. Farad, does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Mort pauses. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again, and whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you. Or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farad. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for that journal, I'm supposed to have with me. Was there one with me when I was laying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough of a journal pinned on your body. Well, what about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know. But then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burke's got to know where to find Farad. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless, and won't attack you unless you attack first. Is there some other way? I don't want to kill them just for a key. What, you think it's gonna hurt their feelings? They're dead. But if you want a bright side to this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before their keepers raise them up to work again. Well, alright, I'll take one of them down and get the key. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Let's see. Search the shelves. Inventory screen. Alright, I'll look for one. One last thing. Those corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. I'm semi-regretting not recording this info. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. It's just a Twitch thing. I don't need more projects. Oh wait, I can just grab the VOD, right? So, it's fine. It's fine. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, thanks for the advice. How do I run? Shift? Unheard of. VOD channel incoming? I mean, I would just put it on the other channel, wouldn't I? I don't need to make 2 channels. I just have a VOD, like, playlist. Okay. Oh, this is too many words! Bup, bup, bup. I'm not gonna be reading the instructions. Give me a minute. I'm gonna be reading so much, my throat's gonna be killing me at the end of this. I'm also just not gonna remember all this.
All right.
Bandages.
If I don't talk, it's because I'm trying to listen to what the audio quality is.
Oh. Screenshot instructions too late. Also, I can just hover over these things to see what they are. Looks like someone is in the middle of dissecting this corpse. Slab is covered with dried blood and other remains. Whoa. That does not move camera, apparently. I thought WASD would. Arrow keys. Means I gotta like slide my shit over there. That's odd. Scalpel. Who's your favorite Planescape character and why is it Mort? Because he's a sassy floating skull. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now go get those corpses and don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Okay, maybe you should help me, Mort. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I meant help in attacking the corpse. Me? I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I just get in the way. When I attack this corpse, you'd better be there with me or you'll be the next thing I plunge a scalpel in. Alright, I'll help you. Glad we understand each other. If you wish Mort to help you attack, simply make sure you both are selected when you attack the corpse. Time to introduce these corpses to the second death, then. Although you can attack by selecting a weapon... Oh, my finishes! Okay. Pressing A. Why is WASD not... Why is it not my camera? Why do I have to go to arrows, but then I have to use the mouse? Like, this is awkward. It is not ergonomically friendly. Yeah, it is, and I don't like it. Yep. Oh, dang.
Audio seems pretty okay. I'll unmute and everything now. Check and hear you properly.
Attacker.
Damn.
My first attack was a critical miss, by the way. I think that bodes well. Attacker. Oh. This corpse's head lolls back and forth on its shoulders. Judging from the angle of the neck, it looks like this man may have been hanged. The number 825 has been painted on the side of his head. Are you carrying a key? Carrying nothing, but you happen to notice its hands are heavily bandaged. Bandages might be useful if the corpse was disposed of first. Guess you don't have the key. You don't happen to know which of your other corpse friends has the key out of this place. Chief, they can't hear you, alright? They're dead. But you're dead and you're talking to me. Yeah, but I'm special. Death couldn't kill my zest for life. Yeah, you're zesty, alright. These corpses here, Mort rolls his eyes. They probably didn't have much of personality to begin with. I see. Yeah, PLANESCAPE. Look, Chief, watching you trying to swap the chant with these corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's leave the corpse talk for the barmies, alright? Alright then, let's go. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna attack her. Give me your bandages.
No!
I need the loot. Got key. You'll get there, Fate. You just gotta focus on your current situations. Get yourself sorted. Alright, we outie. I got a key. I got a key. How do I use it? I have a key! Okay, I guess that needs a different key. Oh. Some advice, Chief? I keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary. Especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretaker here. I don't think you mentioned it before. Who are these caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an addled bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die, sooner better than later. I'm confused. Why did these Dustmen care if I escape? Aren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die. Sooner better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. Why? What? Are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashes like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping their limbs off, things like that. Last chance, what are you talking about? Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? Eh? I thought I wasn't dead. You can't be serious. Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Yeah, wait, did you say before that I'm not dead? Well, alright. You might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. But where did all these corpses come from? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a bit addled after your kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, you got questions, ask me, alright? Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. If I had a journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that. Dang, no second customer. You were dead, not anymore. I mean, then Mort's in the same position. They're technically not dead. They're floating around, same with the corpses. No, I'm confused. Confused about the situations. Maybe I'm only half dead. Like a Princess Bride. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Alright, it couldn't hurt. I'll make a new one then. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Unless you got true resurrection. Oh.
Updated my journal.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Updated my journal. I
want to talk to him. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Your skin is paper thin and almost wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her frame. The number 594 has been scratched onto her forehead with a charcoal pen.
Oh god, my stuff is broken. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah, no move. Oh. So, doing anything later? The corpse continues to stare at you. Farewell then. Psst. See the way she was looking at me, huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone?
What?
You mean that blink-eyed beyond the grave stare? Well, are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. These answers or something. I think you and your imagination need some time away from each other. Yeah, whatever. When you've been dead as long as I have, you know the signals. It may be too subtle for you to pick up on. But that's why I'll be spending my nights with some luscious, recently dead shit, while you're standing around going, huh? What's going on? Where's my memories? Whatever,
My
Mort.
memories?
Let's go.
My memories?
Thanks for the memories.
My memories?
My memories. Loot all the shelves. Receiving room logbook. Fist iron money. Oh my god. I am not gonna have a voice at the end of this. Okay. Just right after I woke up too. I'm gonna put myself to sleep with story time. Not because boring, but just story time sleepy. Alright. This huge logbook lists mortuary procedures in a tight, crabbed script. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with the scribe on duty before being embalmed or cremated. Maybe I should make Frog read the lore we find. The stairs.
Blink.
The records are to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation rooms. Contact the scribe on duty and notify him. See? Get yachty. Get yachty. Okay. And notify him that a contracted shell is to be raised. Also, my ambiance music shut itself off. I don't like that. Be certain that a shell is thoroughly stripped of its possessions before being sent to the preparation rooms. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or items stolen by collectors who have brought the shells to the mortuary. The shell's possessions are to be stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalog all possessions in the logbook. Following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, however, you notice the last page has been cut out. They have fist irons. Bandages. I'm not gonna read all of the flavor text, okay? So this is crushing. Eyeball. This is your eye. That is indeed my eye. So 2 to 4 crushing or 1 to 3 piercing. Sorry, priests can't use scalpels. It's illegal.
Correct.
And irons can't be used by mages. What flavor is the text? Cherry, banana, strawberry? Yeah, it's like all of them, like a fruit punch.
Fruit punch. I like fruit punch.
This zombie right here was glitching. Describe this, or his name is Dal. Dahal. This scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow, like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Wait, Fate, you only had one customer in your entire shift? Is that what you're telling me? Holy.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna pick up after when they officially open, guaranteed. But still, bruh.
Greetings! Oh, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with the scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusties should be the last thing. Before Mort can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down, and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. We especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we give this place the laugh, the better. Before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eye flickers to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, do you know me? Oh, good, your usual. Know you, There's a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you? Or have you not? Who are you? As always, the question. And the wrong question as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Dal. Well, perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dal.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Should we keep an updated my journal tally?
That'd be funny.
I'm gonna do it.
What's that, 2?
Yeah, it's 2. 1 second. Let me get that set up. It'd be better if we had like a command for it that auto-updated, but I don't know how to make that.
Fuck, I don't remember how to do that.
That's okay.
I can look it up.
Well, if you figure it out and you want to add it, go for it. But the problem is it won't update on screen, it'll just be in chat, but that's okay. For now, I'll stick it up there. Okay. Very well. What did you wish to know? What is this place? You're in the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come. Before he can finish, Dal breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. You're about to the mortuary. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left this shadow of life and walked the path of true death. Dahl's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Shadow of life. Yes, a shadow. You see, Restless One, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows. Flickerings of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die. And here we remain trapped, caged, until we achieve the true death. True death. True death is non-existence. A state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Dahl coughs, then gives a ragged breath. A state of purity. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? Is it worse than remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think not. Shadow of life? We already read that. What makes you think this life isn't real? What makes you think this life is real? Look inside yourself. Do you not feel something lacking? Dahl shakes his head. This is a purgatory. There is only sorrow here, misery, torment. Planescape torment? These are not the elements that make up life. They are part of the cage that traps us in this shadow. I think your fatalism has gotten the better of you. Those elements are part of life, but not the whole of it. Dahl shakes his head. Passions carry weight. They anchor many to this shadow of life. As long as one clings to emotion, they will be continually reborn into this life, forever suffering, never knowing the purity of true death. I see. How does one escape the cycle of rebirth and achieve this true death? Kill your passions. Strip yourself of the need for sensation. When you are truly cleansed, then the cycle of rebirth will end and you achieve peace. Dahl sighs. It sounds like a death rattle in his throat.
Oh, well.
Past these shells of ours, past the eternal boundary, lies the peace that all souls seek.
I'm just messing with things.
Is there a way to make it where only you can use that command?
Mods only, I think, but
Okay.
you have to go into actual Nightbot yourself and fix things because I can't do that.
Okay. Guys, just let Frog update your journal. Otherwise the count will be off. Let's see. Where was I? Depressed Buddhism? Sort of. It's basically nihilism, I guess. In a way. More extreme nihilism. Let's see. Or as they called it, fatalism, I guess, works. Past these shells of ours, past the eternal boundary, lies the peace that all souls seek. The eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death.
Yeah,
I
can
see.
Get the user level and stuff. But...
I had some other questions. Maybe bite the tally. Your cult. How did I get here? Dahl snorts in contempt, as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, Restless One. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. I arrived here on a cart.
Updated my journal.
Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Dahl breaks into another violent fit of coughing, finally catching his breath minutes later. Oh, fatalism. You're funny. Your seneschal parade was... I don't know what that means. As always, please to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you into the mortuary gate. Who is this Farad? He is a collector of the dead. Dahl draws a ragged breath and then continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of the true death, and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. Where can I find this Farad? If events persist as they have, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of Farad finding you, and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. A slight warning creeps into Dahl's tone. Do not seek out Farad, Restless One. I am certain that it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser, and Farad a few coppers richer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate your circle of misery. I have to find him. Do you know where he is?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Did you make a shortcut? Or you just have it typed?
I just have press up on the... because that's my last typed message.
I see. Dahl is silent for a moment. When he finally speaks, he seems to do reluctantly. I guess I'll take it off the screen, because I'm not going to update that every time. I do not know under which gutter stone Farad lairs at the moment, but I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates, in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Doesn't sound like you like Farad very much. There are some I respect, Restless One. Dahl takes a ragged breath and steadies himself. Farad is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor, and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. Knight of the post? A knight of the post, Dahl coughs. A thief. All Farad brings to our walls come stripped of a little less of their dignity than they possessed in life. Farad takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. Did this Farad take anything from me? Dahl pauses, considering. Most likely. Are you missing anything, especially anything of value? His voice dips as he frowns. Not that Farad would take exception to anything that wasn't physically grafted to your body. And sometimes even that's not enough to give his greedy mind pause. I'm missing a journal. A journal. If it was of any value, then it is likely it lies in Farad's hands. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than dustmen pass. Dahl breaks into a ragged cough and then continues. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Oh, hi, King! Game good so far. We just started. We are very, very early. We woke up. We don't know how we got here. We got a little skull friend. And now we're talking to one of the keepers of the place. Trying to figure out who he is. And how to get our journal back from a fellow who brought us here. Yep. Do you know who I am? I think I already asked that.
Updated my journal.
Just kidding. Updated my journal.
I'll get to it in just a second.
I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you, and who now lie in our keeping. Dahl sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burdens be your own. There are others who journeyed with me, and they are here.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal.
Is it twice?
Yep. It's gonna happen a lot, I think, so get ready. I don't know if that one took. Anyway,
It
do
did
you
not.
do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Dahl looks like he's about to start coughing again, then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? The Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the biers there. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. I don't know. I don't recall ever traveling with a woman. Dahl makes no response to this. He simply stares at you in silence. Before you said the others were interred here. Where are they? I think we had that. Questions? What do you do here? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. Dahl coughs again, then takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flows to the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. You say that I have been here more than once. How is it that the dustmen do not recognize me? We don't know that. I haven't been past them.
Journal.
Updated my journal. I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls, restless one. Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing and then steadies himself. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me.
Sorry.
If you want, you can pass it on to someone else if they wish.
Oh.
No. My journal hasn't. No! I am the one... Okay. I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls, restless one. Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing and then steadies himself. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. Do you want me to do it?
Was there another one? Sorry, was that what you said? I thought you were working through the coughing. Just one?
Just one. I could maybe try to make it a stream deck thing. That way I just have to press a button.
Up to you.
I just don't want to annoy you.
Don't annoy me.
You sound ill. Are you not well? I am close now to the true death, restless one. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. Dahl gives a ragged sigh. Planes hold no more wonders for one such as I.
Whoa.
Are you certain? There might be some way I could help you. I do not wish to live forever, nor live again, restless one. I could not bear it. I think we've asked everything. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this. I do not envy you, restless one. To be reborn as you would be is a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. Dahl coughs, the sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things, flesh and bone. And perhaps we will meet again, Dahl. Game kind of reminds me of Disco Elysium. That's funny you mentioned that. I was watching a video last night about the history of CRPGs, and they said that Disco Elysium is the spiritual successor to this game, like... or being like, hey, if you like PLANESCAPE Torment, you should play Disco Elysium. It was like the next closest thing. Not sure of how true it is, because I haven't played Disco Elysium, but there you go. They were just saying, like, in terms of, like, weirdness, I guess. It looks shut. There is no lock or other means of opening it. Oops. Did I search this one? I'm hitting shift. I'm not running, though. Oh, you have to, like, hold shift while clicking the next place. I see. How do I continue? Oops. Still need a key here. Oh, there's a door over here. Damn it! Everything needs a key.
Find key.
Do I need to kill more zombies?
Didn't they say there was a key on one of them?
Yeah, that was to get through to this first place, though.
Hmm.
Oh, there's another door. Yes. I really want WASD to be camera. Okay. It's just awkward.
I guess.
Can I use this shift? Yes. Okay. Like, I never use this shift. This is crazy. Using the right side of the keyboard shift? What the fuck? Bandage! It doesn't automatically go to my quick. I remember this person. We didn't get very far in this game last time, but I remembered him. Alright, alright, alright. Wait. I think they're gonna want needle and thread or something. I gotta attack her.
Needle and thread. Ow.
They didn't have anything on them? You had your second customer? Let's go!
Woo!
I can't loot these guys though. Whatever, I'm gonna talk to him.
Was it the same dude?
Irene. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck make her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. I said greetings.
Doesn't sound too good.
The woman makes no response. I think the dusty chip might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? What's wrong with their
Updated
hands?
my journal.
Journal updated. She's a tiefling, Chief. They got fiend blood in their veins. Usually because some ancestors of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head and addled looking, too. Tap the woman to get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow, with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting, as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You. She clacks her taloned fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Irene. Go, go, go. Our first quest! I have exactly the thing they wanted, so we didn't buy.
Interesting. So you had the things he wanted, but not really the things he wanted.
I see.
So he wanted 20, but didn't want a 24. Okay.
Strange.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. We gotta go find Fred and Juice. How come I can't loot the corpses anymore? I killed 3 and I've been able to loot. There we go, tab. That's the thing I'm looking for.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal.
Wait. This corpse 985 has stopped dead in its tracks, judging from the condition of its left leg. It looks as if some sort of tomb rot or corpse mold has eaten through its knee. The corpse is wobbling unsteadily back and forth, trying to keep its balance. You can help it. You reach out for the corpse's left arm to help steady it. As you grab its arm, however, the corpse suddenly sways to the right, and you end up tugging the corpse rather than steadying it. Chief, you might not want— There's a crack from the corpse's left leg, and the body falls like a dead tree. Its torso strikes the stone flagstones and shatters like a rotten melon, filth and ichor gurgling from the cavity. There's gonna be a lot of, like, that stuff.
Yeah, I know, just...
INS! If anyone gets grossed out by rotten decay and stuff, this isn't the game for you. Some other stuff to do after work today, and coworker never came back, so I'm off as of 2 minutes ago and I can't leave.
Yeah, you have to hurry to bank.
Steve,
Yeah, Poisson Steve.
Poisson Steve. Battles in the streaming without you. Oh, did Discord not mention? What the heck, Discord? Front decay thing is only mostly at the start? Oh. I never got past that part when I played last time, so... Alright, where were we?
That's actually true. There was no
To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse, and even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was, as if at attention. After a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice that its left arm seems intact. It is snapped from the torso during the fall, and it doesn't appear to have been touched by the tomb rot that had spread through the rest of the body. I wonder if I could make use of that arm. Arm. Maybe I should have been talking to the zombies, because things happen and I get special items. Arm. Has 1 to 6 crushing. Arm.
Schmacka.
I fight with it, even though it looks like a club in-game. Alright, I'm gonna try to find you thread and stuff. Okay. I might have messed up though by killing zombies. Maybe if we go talk to the other zombies. Because there were some in here. Hello, friends. The female corpse is making the rounds from slab to slab in the room. Her hair is knotted into a long braid and looped around her neck like a noose. Someone has stenciled the number 1096 onto her forehead, and her lips have been stitched closed. Stitched closed? As in, there's thread? Nice braid. Corpse does not respond. You doubt it even knows you're there. thing. I didn't get the option.
Darn tootin'.
The smell of formaldehyde emanating from this corpse is particularly strong. It smells as if it was applied recently and with good reason. This corpse appears to be in an advanced stage of decay. Her jaw is missing, and some of the flesh has slid off her skull, revealing the number 1072 chiseled into the bone. I think this one's seen better days. Corpse not respond to your voice. The fact it has no jaw may have something to do with that. Either that, or it has simply nothing to say. I may have messed up. The number 1201 has been inked on the forehead of this corpse, and the ink has run down its eyes, cheeks, and jaw. As you follow the ink tears or tears? I don't know. I hate that tears and tears are spelled the same. I don't know. Down the corpse's face, you notice it has run into the stitching, sealing the corpse's lips, and has caught on what looks like the corner of a note stuck in the corpse's mouth. Try and pull the note out. The note has mingled with the ichor in the zombie's mouth. If you tried to pull the paper out through the cross stitches, it would tear the paper to shreds. Hacking up the corpse to get at it looks like it will destroy the note. You will need a delicate way to remove the stitches before removing the note. Use the scalpel! Oh, I feel so bad for killing the other zombies now. I should have just talked to them.
Wait, you killed them without talking?
Yeah. I've probably missed things. And I'm upset about it. You definitely slice through the stitches, sealing the corpse's mouth, and the jaw sags open. You carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth. Despite the condition of the paper, the writing on it still appears illegible. Examine again. So about slicing the stitches, I just had to see what was in your mouth. Corpse's milky white eyes stare at you vacantly. Note. This is a foul-smelling note retrieved from the mouth of one of the mortuary zombies. It looks like it was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite its condition, the writing is legible. Please, to whatever dustman reads this, I beg of you. I know of my legal obligation under the terms of the dead contract, but I am prepared to offer more than my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than erasing it. I have arranged for this note to be left with my body upon my death. If you're reading this, then please use this note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract numbers serve as the key. It looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising, but you notice that beneath the writing is a diagram. It looks like directions for folding the parchment into a strange pattern. Oh no, I have to do origami!
Queen, you probably shouldn't do that. That's not very good.
This foul-smelling note has a strange-looking diagram inscribed beneath the writing. It looks as if it's instructing you to fold the corners of the note so that their points touch the center. There is a series of strange marks on each corner. 1 mark on the upper right, 2 marks on the lower right, 3 marks on the lower left, and no marks on the upper left. Write that down! Write that down! You think I was kidding? No, I meant write that down!
Yeah. Expected nothing less from you.
Just gonna use up a bunch of scrap paper. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this. Where are we? 1 in the upper right. 2 in the lower right. 3 lower left. And 0 upper. Okay. So. Wait. Lower right. Oh, jeez, I can't do them the same. Okay. Lower left. But we don't do the upper left. Confusion. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Do I need to fold a legitimate piece of paper to figure this shit out? My brain hurts. Because it's gonna cause markings. So, if I do the upper right, leaves one mark. But that's gonna be the case for everything.
So it says, don't think too hard about it. So you're making it overly complicated.
What do you mean I'm thinking too hard about it? Nothing I do fixes it. Don't know the orbiter. I'm brute forcing it at this point. Because if it's 1, 2, 3.
Ha, stupid. I'm done. Ah.
I've tried this as like 0, 1, 2, 3. That ain't work.
I believe in you, Fate.
Jolly, help me. Since you're so smart. I feel too dumb. But that's what I was doing. Upper left is 0. Of course, this 1, 2, 0, 1. But that doesn't help me. Or it does. I don't fucking know. That's dumb. Stupid puzzle. As you fold the upper right corner to the center, the lower left corner mirrors the action until all the corners touch in the center. You watch for a moment and the corners of the paper raise up, turning the note into a small four-sided paper pyramid. Open the sides of the pyramid.
Wowza.
You peel back the sides of the pyramid and the paper disintegrates to dust. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. It catches the light and gleams brightly. We got an earring! Let's go! You're faring, but despite its beauty, all it seems to remind you how strange the world you've woken up in. It's magical, but I don't know what to do. Identify. I don't know. I'm just gonna wear it. We send it. Now we got the drippy.
What to be cursed and you, like, perish if you step on your left foot. The dramatic.
Corpses shuffling from slab to slab, bandaging. The corpse is lying there. The number 396 is carved into its left temple and his lips are stitched closed. You notice the corpse's carrying a roll of bandages in his hand. The bandages look usable. Mind if I borrow those? Stares at you. Gimme. You snake your hand and take the roll of bandages from the corpse's hand. The corpse doesn't seem to notice. It continues going through the motion of bandaging the bodies. Sorry for taking it from you. I just need them more.
All dripped out.
The corpse is lumbering along a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses, turns, and staggers towards the next corner. It has 965 tattooed on the side of its skull. As you approach, it halts and stares at you. I definitely think I messed one thing up. Yeah, I stole it. I definitely think I messed up killing the zombies in that other room, and I'm a little salty. Looks like someone forgot to tell this sod to stop walking the rule of threes. What do you mean? These corpses don't have much time, or have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they'll probably keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task and they forgot to tell him. Who gives them their commands? Either one of the caretakers here, or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who need the cheap labor, after all. I see. You said before... What was it you said before about the rule of three? Updated my journal. Well, the rule of threes is one of those laws about the planes, about things tending to happen in threes. Or everything's composed of 3 parts, or there's always 3 choices, and so on and so forth. You don't sound like you hold much faith in it. It's a load of wash, if you ask me. If you look for a number, any number, and try to attach some great meaning to it, you're going to find plenty of coincidences. It's just like that movie with I think Jim Carrey or whatever, I think it's 21 or something. I don't remember the name. It was interesting. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, some movie where if you look for a number, you see the numbers everywhere. And it's like conspiracy woo. I see. Before you said someone put this corpse a task, then forgot to tell them to stop. Who gives these corpses? We just kind of said that, right? Examine them a bit more. So why are you walking in a triangle? Just stares at you. The left side of this woman's face looks as if it was caved in with a club, and her flesh sags and bruised, swollen clumps over her ruined skull. The number 626... 626? It's Stitch! Has been stitched onto the corpse's right cheek. Just below the eye. Nasty wound you got there. Very well then. So... I've talked to them, now I kill them. Maybe. What? Why am I chatting?
Damn.
Damn.
Die.
Attack! Yeah, I can't loot their corpses. I could loot the other ones. Oh well, getting experience. Attack. There's a chance I've probably fucked up this quest. I think I can get it from somewhere else. I don't know. Attack them all. Attack. We're just letting them rest. They're taking a break. They're just gonna be raised again. It's okay. Aha. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. The number 821 is carved into his forehead. His lips have been stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from his body. Seen anything interesting going on? As you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise. Eh? What? You're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. He has a peculiar, half-frightened, half-angry expression. Who are you? What do you want? Give him my
Journal? Sorry. I realized that afterwards.
looking for a way out of here. Can you help me? The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. He looks you up and down for a few moments, then frowns. What do you do here? His eyes narrow suspiciously. You spy on Dusties? Yeah, I'm spying on the Dusties. He studies you more intently. You spy? You would still? Still? Mort breaks in whispering. By the powers, this Burke's an anarchist. Posing as a zombie's got to be a first for those addled sods. Anarchist.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. No, truth, that seems like a noble pursuit. Order could use a good tearing down every once in a while. The zombie nods at this, and you think you detect him puffing up a little in pride behind his zombie disguise. So what are you doing here? Me spy on Dusties. See what I see, nothing more. What have you seen the dustmen do? Nothing, they do nothing, can't find nothing. Dead, dead, just dead people. Dusties do nothing. Eyes narrow in convictions, still I watch. I see, there was something I wanted to ask you. What do you want to know? Can I escape from here? The zombie grunts. Can escape through portals. He waves his hands. Poof! Portals, what portals? Portals. The zombie waves around the area. Portals everywhere. Can you show me one of these portals? He is silent for a moment, then nods slightly as if in understanding. Why should I help you? 3 and 4 are interesting. Let's do 3. Because I won't expose your little disguise if you help me. He looks you up and down as if wondering if he can take you. Stares at your scars, then decides against it. You can escape through portals. Yeah, you said you were gonna show me one. Okay. The zombie nods. You want to go to arch on the first floor. Northwest room. You need finger bone. Shape of crook. He holds up his index finger and bends it into a crook. When you have key, go to arch, jump to secret crypt, and can escape from there. Secret escape route. He nods eagerly. You can rest there. Crooked finger bone. Where am I gonna find one of those?
My journal.
I updated my journal. Frogowino.
Thank you.
He shrugs. Must be one around here somewhere. Look in storage rooms on upper floor. Maybe there. Very well, I'll check upstairs for this finger bone. Head to the first floor to one of the arches. Got it. Passes around to see if anyone's watching, makes a shooing motion, hisses at you. Go get! 5. How did you get to look like that? Me good at disguise. Me also got scars. Me were lots of embalming fluid. Me make good zombie. Zombie giggles through stitched lips, then taps his head. Dusty stupid. Yeah, they're the stupid ones, alright. The sarcasm is evidently lost on the zombie, who nods eagerly. Stupid Dusties, me make good zombie. Size is pretty good. Can you disguise me as a zombie? He looks you up and down for a few moments, mumbling to himself, then nods. Me need jar of embalming fluid. Points at the scars on your chest and some needle and thread. And those are the exact same things I need. Let's see if I can find some. I was hoping you would have some. Unlucky. Oh, I found embalming fluid. Very good. Another one.
Another one.
Container is locked. Just need needle and thread. Locked. Shoot.
All right.
Charcoal charm. Oh, I thought it was a needle. Interesting. 50% resistant to fire, 25% resistance to magical fire. Use charm is snapped both halves. I'm guessing it's limited. Hi! The skeleton number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish-brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its caretaker would have otherwise removed them. Examine the skeleton carefully. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps, woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped, and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. I want to pull out its joint bones.
Pull out its joint bones.
I try to leave it alone. Wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard. You know, geezer, old feller, yellow dog, old. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Not take his body. Mort studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one than this, and something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. And you're not. Oh, you're a sack full of laughs, Mort glares at you. Says you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Yeah, at least I have all my parts. Mort snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs. Let me tell you, Mort, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. That's mean. No, let's go. Isn't getting caught by these dustmen bad? You there, hold. No. Gotta be sneaky. Sneaky, Charlie. Ah, peanuts. It's okay, we can finish this. This corpse's slightly misshapen head appears to be held together by a number of narrow metal bands bolted directly into the skull. A rusting iron plate over its left eye has the number 475 etched into it. Its mouth is bolted shut, and it reeks of embalming fluid. Don't see anything interesting going on? Great, no. These controls are so foreign to me. You there, hold! No! Rough stitching. I want the stitching. Move! Move your legs! No! You keep telling me to hold. I will not! Here we go. The skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or has fallen down one too many staircases. Both its arms and legs have been broken and rebuilt with the aid of leather straps and thin iron rods. The front of its skull bears the number 863, but the back of the skull is caved in, forming an empty cavity. You notice that someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled-up piece of parchment inside the skull. Yoink? You slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull's cavity is intended to store messages. A tiny string is attached to the parchment from a hook bolted inside the skull, as if to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. Unhook the string, take the parchment. You unhook the string and glance over the parchment. It looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, the skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. As you take a second glance at the skeleton, you realize it has stopped in front of the slab because it can't figure out how to move past it. Examine again. Oh, jeez. The skeleton looks like it has seen blah blah blah. Okay. I'll do as a body. Now I need a fresher one. Alright. Give me a joint bolts. Oh, geez, that's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding that bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellas, you know? Oh, I don't want to cause any permanent damage. Not a problem, or just a strange bobbing motion that you think might be a shrug. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. I'm doing it. You pull at the iron bolts with all your strength, and after a few moments of tugging, you rip the bolts from the joints. The skeleton collapses, some of its bones still twitching. Sorry about that, bones. A wooden club. And I have an iron spike. I will not hold. You can't catch me. 1-6. 1-3. Necessary, it could be used as a dagger. We got leather straps. Oh, we didn't read this, did we? Oh, we just got it. Duh. My brain. Alright. This rolled up piece of parchment appears to be some sort of message the skeleton in the mortuary was supposed to deliver. This is the third and last request for the pry bar. If it has been misplaced, tell me, and I shall go to the hive market and purchase another. I have no objection to maintaining the contracted workers, but I've been trying to repair the skeletons, and the bolts are wedged in so tight I can't get them out. Also, some of the locks on the storage cabinets on the third floor have become stuck again due to the heat, and I need the pry bar to snap them open as well. If the pry bar is indeed lost, I will see about procuring the services of a locksmith and having the cabinet locks replaced. Your aid in this matter would be appreciated. An unreadable signature has been scrawled beneath the message. God, I have two people walking at me. Need a key. I'm trying not to get caught by these guys. Nope. One, 3, 2. Mortuary sanctum key. That seems important. Hammer. No! No! I'm exploring. pry bar. Adjustment request.
Double quaff. Welcome back from jail, people.
The corpse's meaty head was clearly severed at some point and hastily sewn back on. Several different sets of stitching, all in various states of unraveling, seem to indicate that the head is constantly being knocked back off and reattached during the course of its work. A number 79 has been cut into its temple, circumscribed by a fanged circle that appears to have been branded on its forehead. Examine it. The fanged circle looks like it was branded on the corpse's forehead long ago, presumably before it died. It might be a religious icon of some sort, or a rite of passage. Notice that one of the recesses between the inner fangs has a small triangle within it, as if it has some special significance. How'd that mark get there,
my
corpse?
journal.
I updated my journal, Frog.
Yes,
Corpse
sir.
makes no reply. It looks like it has too far gone to answer any of your questions. Nothing new here. Smells horrible, as if it's only freshly stripped and prepared. What about this, Mort? What do you mean, that's pretty fresh? Oh. Should I be taking all their joint bolts? So I have the pry bar now. But I don't know what the joint bolts are for. Sorry, Philip. Oh, it just gives me a club. Now I feel even worse. I want to hold. I want to look at your shelves. This is risky. You don't thread. Ah, peanuts. No, he's talking to me. Farewell. I never fucked up. Move, bro. Go. I didn't mean to set everybody off. I just wanted the needle and thread to help Irene.
Done.
I have an upstairs and an upstairs. Does it go forever now? I got the things! I want to watch the motion of her hands.
Journal.
I updated my journal. As you study the motion of Irene's hands, you feel a prickling along your scalp, and then suddenly you find your vision swimming, blurring, until you are standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched into its scalp. The zombie is lying on a slab, and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. Echo, keep these things safe and wait for my return. I have regained a memory! The memory of your voice is an echo, strange and hollow to your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. And after a moment, its hands fall back to its sides. And as it does, the vision fades, until you are watching Irene's hands make their stitching motions once more. She turns, sees you, and frowns. Dumb zombies. She clacks her taloned fingers together impatiently, then makes a stitching motion with her fingers. Find thread and embalming fluid. Yeah, I got it.
Updated my journal.
I updated my journal.
Oh my god. That was 15 times already.
We gotta update our journal, it's very important. Without missing a beat, Iveen snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Wait. Within minutes, she is finished. She clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. Keep playing zombie. Looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time together, or keep playing zombie. As she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Who ride on you? Hivers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies, not paintings. She sniffs, then pokes one of your scars. This one bad shape. Mini scars, no preserves. Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like she jabs another talon into your skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up.
Updated my
Let
journal.
her work! Also updated my journal. And we got a max HP bonus, which is pretty sick. The sensation... The sensation is curiously painless as Iveen begins to stitch up your scars. When she is done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her fingers into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern.
My name is Lewis.
My name is Lewis.
This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Iveen puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, then makes a shooing motion with her talons. Done. Go, go. Thanks. So I don't have another set of needle and thread, though, for this guy. Do you know someone named Farad? Farad? The zombie frowns briefly in thought. Me, here he live in hives somewhere. Shakes his head. Not nowhere. He frowns again. Dusty's very mad. They not like Farad. Hive. Slums outside this place. Why don't the dustmen like Farad?
Updated my journal.
I updated my journal.
Give me a second.
He's a collector. Brings deaders to mortuary. Sells them to dustmen. Brings lots of deaders. Dusty's not know where he get deaders. Think he's putting Burks in dead book. Oh, what? He's saying this Farad Burke has been selling a lot of deaders, corpses, to the dustmen. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the dustmen. Sounds like this Farad's been selling so many deaders that the Dusties thinks he's putting hivers in the dead book before their hour's up. You know, killing people. This Farad sounds like a saint. I may have some questions later. Don't go anywhere. Oh, did the bing bong stop? No. I questioned it too soon. Oh, all the zombies are mad now.
On to.
Yeah, it means I can't chat
All
with them.
right.
Tome of Bone and Ash. This worn leather-bound tome lists diagrams and charts detailing several minor wards and enchantments. There are numerous drawings of skeletons, bones, and the manner of which they may be preserved over time. Of particular interest is the section regarding guardians. Apparently the Dustmen animate corpses of fallen giants to serve as guardians for the mortuary. To make them even deadlier, armoring enchantments are woven into their breastplate to help shield them from attacks. This book is much too complex for you to absorb all at once, but it looks as if you could refer to certain sections when the need arises. Great. So you're saying there's gonna be big fellas mess me up? large tomb. Marble surface gives it a rather elegant look. Metallic blue tapestry. Oh! I found the giant skeletons!
Damn it.
A copper earring. We got more drippy! Oh, I can only have one earring? Man.
Only one earring. You're only allowed to use it in one ear. Do you choose right, left? Which spot on the ear?
Maybe I only have one ear. I don't know.
True, you are like stitched together, so.
Why can't I just go through? Shame I set them off. I really didn't mean to. How strong are these guys? Not that strong at all. Okay. Jagged knight. Bronze bracelet. Dustman robes. Maybe I can be stealthy now. I have X to doubt, though. Heavy barred gates. Pipes. I don't think it's gonna matter that I'm wearing the robes. I don't know how to make the bong bong stop. I feel like it
Bong bong.
won't. Oh, hello. Dayanara. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed, her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker.
You.
Oh, I wait.
What is it that brings you here?
Oops.
Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
Damn. My love, do I know you? Spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think. Her voice becomes desperate again. The name Dayanara must evoke some memory within you. I think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Dayanara. Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memories shall return. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall. Do you know who I am? You are both blessed and cursed, my love. And you are the one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. Blessed and cursed, what do you mean? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. She points at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? I'm still trying to get my bearings, actually. What else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me, and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believed that, never knowing the truth of who you were, what you were. I mean, death has claimed us, so I... And what am I? I cannot. She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. The truth is, you are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowledge of all things mortal, and in your hand lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Dayanara speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hands. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles and in turn giving strength to your bones.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Foggy.
Sorry.
And
I
you know,
even heard you say it, but
I'm just making sure I stay.
I was reading.
And you know, Dayanara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. I have special abilities? I have remembered how to raise others from the dead? Whoa. You'll use this on party members that have died in your presence. It will not work on anyone who does not travel with you. And it will not work on party members who you remove from the party while they are dead. Oh, I had other questions. What is it you wish to know? Who are you? The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves... Can you tell me where I am? Where are you? Why, you are here with me, my love. As in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. Dayanara sounds saddened. It is a barrier I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. Can you help me escape this place? As you're about to ask Dayanara the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you are looking for an escape route, she may feel as if you are abandoning her. If you are going to ask her how to leave, you'll need to be delicate about it. Dayanara, I am in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I shall return as soon as I can to speak to you again. In danger? Dayanara looks concerned. Of course, my love. I will aid you in any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment. Need a drink. And you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the zephyr dies, and her eyes slowly open. Perhaps there is a way, yes? I sense that this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape. Portals are holes in existence, leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them. A key. I have a key. A key. Dayanara pauses for a moment, as if attempting to remember. Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Yes, we need to find the finger. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything. An emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth, a tune you hum to yourself. I fear that the dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys you could use to leave their halls, my love. I shall ask one of them. Farewell, Dayanara. Hold a moment. I learned much when I traveled with you, my love. And what you have lost, I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear, whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. What is it your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and... Dayanara grows quiet. Jesus. What is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead of you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Feels important. Do I want to know my future?
I mean, Good question.
Bonk. I don't know. This feels kind of important if I want to know what's gonna happen or not. Hmm. Okay, tell me. Tell me. First, I require a promise. Promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me. Oh, jeez. I can lie or make the vow for real, for real.
What happens if you do the vow but fail it?
That's a great question. Say I'll do what I can, but I don't think they'll take it. I will do what I can. Dianara stiffens. She looks as if she's about to say something, then sighs in defeat. Very well, my love. As before, I shall have to place my trust in you. Alright, we didn't make a vow. Close her eyes.
This is
Yeah,
what my
it's
eyes
just
see,
that
my
vow
love.
could be
Unfettered by the shackles
hard.
of time.
I'm worried about it if I fail.
Yeah.
I didn't make a vow, I just said I'll do what I can. Alright, this is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes.
Man, I wish this whole thing was voice acted.
That'd be sick.
Be a lot of work, though. There's a lot of dialogue.
You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive, and be immortal no longer.
Okay, wait. 3 enemies, none more dangerous than myself in my full glory. Shades of evil, good, and neutrality. Prison built of regret and sorrow. Shadows are mad. I must make a terrible sacrifice. I have to destroy what keeps me alive, and I can be immortal no longer.
I know that you must die, while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Die while I still can.
Updated my journal.
Update my journal. I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that Sorry. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall be truly doomed. How long has this been going on? I do not know, except that it has gone on long enough.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there's only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, when with an ethereal whisper, she fades. Ooh. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? Spirit? That specter I was talking to, the woman. You were rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? Mort looks around excited. What'd she look like? She was right on top of the beard. Did you not see her? No, you just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood still statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again. No, I'm fine, I think. Let's move on.
I feel stronger.
I feel stronger! In the tone of I'm talking my joke. I've unleashed a deadly squirrel? Well, you better watch out. I've been known to shoot some staple some squirrels.
I've unleashed a deadly squirrel.
So...
Yeah, you're really good at stapling squirrels.
That's such a weird game.
Peek.
What is this? Oh god. Locked. You need a key. I have keys! So... I need a crooked finger. Oh, it's a quick save button. That's great. Look at him, he's such a silly guy.
He's so goofy.
That's me.
This.
Beautiful.
Done.
Checking out all my stuff here.
What's up?
Done.
Done. Bong. Oh, there we go. Now the camera moves with me. That's what we want. That's the good. I wonder if Doll knows about the thingy. It's much better. Oh, I'm having some movement issues. Over here. Hey, Doll. They're trying to get me. I could sell out the zombie dude.
Wow. What'd you get from it?
I don't know. I'm not doing it. Oh, there's a zombie over here I have not yet murdered. Arctic quick monsters. Bong bong. I wish that wore off. They want me forever. I don't know how to get the thingy. So, what was this?
Done.
Kill one of the skeletons? Take them both.
Did you see that? Damn it.
Nope. Run away! No, Mort!
Mort!
Oof.
I'm gone.
Don't
Oh.
hurt Mort.
Okay.
This is basically me and you, and you're trying to kill me.
Does he regen? I don't know. I don't know if he has regeneration powers. bandages do so little. There we go. I don't know if you get it from those guys or not. If so, that's gonna suck.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm gonna have way too many things. My inventory's getting full. Attack!
Attack!
Oh, money. I feel like the knife probably sells more than the club. So many things.
I'm gone.
Hot charm. Or Dustman embalming charm, Lester. Task list. Someone has pinned a series of tasks in red ink on the scrap of parchment. I would like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice daily, at the end of each work shift when the new initiates come on duty. We've experienced too many contracted collapses while engaged in heavy labor as of late, and I fear the embalming enchantments initially used on the corpses may be decaying, or may have been warped somehow. If the contracted workers could be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have collapsed, this would prevent the backlog of shells in the preparation rooms and free up more contracted workers for other duties. I do not wish collapsed bodies to be disposed of when possible. The original contracted shells are to be raised and be made to resume their duties. I have included spare embalming charms within the shelves for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandaging, or applications of embalming fluid. Probably don't need to keep these messages. Taking up space. Boom. Maybe I need to kill the guy that initially triggered it. Just a thought. I lost more.
Yeah.
Attack! Attacker!
Looks like my skills have increased. Sure, why not?
I'm trying to click the thing on the floor.
I'm gone.
Bong, bong. We're just going on a fucking rampage.
You're a murderer.
Bronze ring. We are full up. I mean, I have a key. I have to, like...
I feel stronger.
What did I do?
I'm gone.
What did I do? Oh no, guys. Oh no. I hit the wrong button.
Uh-oh. Ah!
I hit L. I'm guessing that was a load.
Yeah.
That's gross. I'm further back now. How far back? I just don't know. Far enough back where it's still bing bong.
Have you saved it recently? In general?
What's up? Sure, why not?
Where's all my stuff?
Yeah?
I'm gone.
This is so confusing. Do I need to talk to her again? Like... I don't know.
Damn it.
I'm gone.
Screaming inside.
My love, you have returned
Okay, once
to me.
again.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
I've done that. But you guys do not care if I'm wearing that. Period.
Damn.
This guy's a name. Makes me think he has what I need.
I'm gone.
Damn it.
His name's Swiggle. You're facing the wrong way, guy. I am your opponent. A mortuary key. Dirty rat. I don't know if keys need to be like... Well, I'm missing some things, but... Wait. I don't know if... Oh, I do. So can I leave through here? I can!
What?
Whoa.
What was that? Oh god.
Spooky thing's looking for me.
Ah.
We got out, though!
Hell yeah.
Freedom! I'm missing some of the charms I had, though. All my loot is gone. Would it let me go back in? No. I could hit the L button
Done.
again. Fuck it. I'll live without him. Probably. We're free! Fox. This cowled figure is hunched by the mortuary gate. His face is obscured by the shadows of his hood. What little you can see is his chin, which is covered with stubble and what appears to be a foul green and purple rash. The rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up his chin. Greetings. The figure doesn't budge. There is a moment of silence, and he responds in a high-pitched voice that sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Hi? Who are you? Pox am, hi. Pox? Mother and father named me. Wished a pox on firstborn. A curse given. Came true it did. Hi. Again, your eyes are drawn to the purplish-green rash covering Pox's chin and neck. More questions for you. Hi? What are you doing? Wait for debtors, do I? Hi. Debtors? Corpses? Why? Find a debtor, take him through the gate. Get some drink, then again I wait. Hi. Through the gate, why? A debtor's to a dustman, what copper's to a collector. Bring them the dead, they give you copper at the gate. They do. Hi. Why do the dustmen pay for the dead? Streets clean, debtors put in their place, streets don't stink, dead aren't lost. Kept inside gate, all happy. Hi. What do the dustmen do with these debtors they buy? Haul debtors inside, put them on slabs, cut them up, bury them, or make them walk. Hi. Make them walk? Hi. They make some get back up. If the debtor gives the dustman leave too. And the debtor becomes a skells or a zombs. Is the front gate the only way inside the mortuary? Hi, only debtor or dustman go in gate, they do. You want Pox make you debtor again? Again? Hi, many time you ask, Pox always do. How many times exactly? Many time, hi. So we've met before. Hi. What do you know about me? You a debtor who don't stay debtor for long, hi. Feels square with Pox, you do. Anything else about me? You a debtor, you don't stay debtor, yipper. Okay, so he gets me back into the mortuary. Interesting. You know someone named Farad? Hi, Farad Collector. Big name, has weight, cast long shadow, it does height. You know where I can find him? Hi, in the hive here. He is somewheres. Can you be more specific? Hi, somewheres in the hive he is. Farad hide he does. Very hard finding he is. Not worth finding he is. Not worth finding. What do you mean? Hi, many hates him. Other collectors even. Sharegrave hates him. Not like Farad at all, hi. Sharegrave? Hi, Sharegrave big name, carry weight. Cast long shadow he does. Tell Pox what to do he does. Would your boss, this Sharegrave, know where Farad is?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Pog.
Thank you.
Hi, Sharegrave knows dark, he does. No Farad a hiding, he does. Sharegrave in Ragpicker Square. Many blocks west of here, hi. Say Sharegrave the Pox send you, tell him. Sharegrave becomes sharecropper with Pox, he will, hi. Ragpicker Square, west of here? Alright, I'll go look for the Sharegrave then. So many people I can talk to. Oh, am I? Bean! Or Bane. I'm gonna call you Bean. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him. And unlike the other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice, "Craddock, good sir!" What? His hopeful expression dies as he studies your face. "1,000 apologies, good sir. If I have given offense," he gives you a slight bow. "I am called Bean, the Cinder. The third child of Die Bean, the Cinder. I am one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Cinders. No apologies necessary. Bane, what do you want? 1,000 apologies for troubling you with such a trivial matter. But I seek Craddock, an overseer in the hive. Bean looks like he's in pain. Yeah, Bean! But alas, he eludes me.
Bean.
He looks at you hopefully again. Could it be you have heard of such a man? I'm sorry, I haven't. Bean gives a deep sigh. I am bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet fortune has chosen not to favor me. I might be able to help you. I might be able to find him and deliver your message for a price. Bean's face lights up like a lantern. Of course, good sir. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall pay you for your troubles. Alright, what's the message? Bean recites the message almost like a mantra. The shipment must be cursed by the 3rd day or there'll be a penalty. Bean frowns. I'm told that Craddock will know of the shipment to which the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I will pass the message along. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him? He is said to be a giant of a man, stern of features, that he's an overseer in one of the hive marketplaces. Alas, I know little else than that, good sir. I see, that's enough to go on for now. Bean bows. Thank you, sir. Should fortune favor you, and you were able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return to me and tell me of it. I will see to it that your efforts are rewarded. Very well. Farewell, Bean. Was an old bank account I haven't used. So I got $50 in there. Dude, let's go! Secret money!
Let's freaking go.
That's heckin' wicked!
Updated my journal.
Oh, guy, I've updated my journal.
Just heard it.
Okay, I'm gonna do a save. A real save. We haven't done a real save. Let's do a real save. Should probably do that. It's been 2.5 hours. Yeah, Nick. Can I go in here? True death awaits. True death awaits. Quentin. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout, with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings. Ouch. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand here. Well, actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. The tombstone for the plains, he scoffs. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there. Hammering in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains. Aye. Quentin smiles ruefully. The dusty scratched the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him. And on the walls of this place, not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter. They do their best. Can barely read half the names. What are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew him. Nothing more. The dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument. Aye. They scratch him on this rock and scratch him in the walls in this place too. Quentin scoffs. I don't know why they take the trouble to take accounting of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. The living? Aye. You know about the dustmen mourners that come to this place. They aren't mourning the dead, see, they're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without him asking to mourn some poor living Burke for ye. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Cutter, he shrugs. Might want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor sod living in this pit. He nods at the monument. Every name on there is blessed, in my book it is. Ever know anybody who came back after their name was put there? You mean come back from the death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still. Considering the planes go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. I suppose so. Say, I had some other questions for you. No harm in asking, Cutter. I feel like we've asked all these, right? What are you doing here? Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. What is dead can never die. Indeed. Let's talk to Death of Names first. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen on his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are as dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked to his side as if cradling a small child. Greetings. The dustman's eyes slide over you. Name? The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell. I don't know. No name. No name, can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died.
Updated my journal.
Frog, I've updated my journal. Given a name when you're born. Give it back when you need it no more. Death of names, death of names. His eyes swim across the monolith and the walls of the area. Buried many names here. Death of names has. Tell me a name, I'll show you its grave. Dayanara. His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back. With a wild gleam, his eyes run across the walls of the monument, scanning the names at inhuman speed. He then points at a section of the wall, buried. Examine the spot he's pointing at. Chiseled into the black stone in tiny, cramped writing is the name you requested. It is almost lost beneath the sea of names around it. Another name. Doll. Shakes his head. Not dead yet, that name is. Not buried here. Not time. Not time. Adon? Why do I know? What's this name? I've never heard this name. Can you bury a name for me? Cost Jink to bury a name. 3 coppers, 3. Strange? Yeah. I just randomly have the name Adon. I don't know who that is. Sevtai. This woman's face looks broken and she is covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. Damn. She's cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument. At the names there. Greetings. Get you back! The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. What do you want of Sevtai? What's the matter? What's wrong? These chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore, and now they're nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos men. Chaos men, a faction, they says. What they are is an addled bunch that runs wild through the hive and does whatever they please. We never did no harm to them. Then they lop in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these chaos men who attacked you? They're a hive gang. A bunch of addled sods that call themselves the starved dogs barking or some such barmy nonsense. Their actions were unjust, if you wish. I can see that the matter is rectified. If 3 deaths they caused, then 3 deaths these starved dogs suffer. A copper earring in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdering sods in the dead book, Jig. I'll see to it that they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found? Go out to the south gate spire ward from here. Then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sig sky. There's the civ dogs they are.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal, Frog.
Journal has been updated.
Very good. I can't just give these guys the... I can't just say starved dogs. Okay. So many people. Dabbis. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrudes from its forehead. It is dressed in long, flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Whoa. The creature turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Oh, for the power's sake. Piking Dabbis. What's wrong? These are Dabbis. They speak in rebusses. These annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we'd better find a native or some other way to communicate with him if we want to. An annoying bunch. My bet? They can speak. They would just rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying. It's a Dabbis. Chant is their janitors for the Lady of Pain. They float around, breaking, fixing, and patching up sigil according to her whims. They're worse than corpse flies. Mort sighs. You can't swat them, though, or the lady'll get upset. Lady of Pain. Who's that? She runs this city. You'll know if you see her. She's got these blades around her face. She's about the size of a giant. She floats off the ground, just like these guys. Mort nods at the Dabbis, who is looking at you both. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice, run. I see. The Dabbis waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head. Then they vanish and a question mark appears. Sure, let's try. I got experience just for trying. Let's go. You ask the Dabbis several questions, trying to get a feel for the rebusses that appear above its head. It is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a few minutes, you start to get the hang of it. It feels like you've done this before. Maybe you can help me. The Dabbis waits. Who are you? The Dabbis inclines its head slightly, and a stream of symbols appear above its head. You think he's saying he's a Dabbis. Lego made a Lady of Pain minifig last year for some D&D themed sets. What the heck? Interesting. What are you doing? He's attending to his duty or duties. Tell me about the Lady of Pain. A lone symbol appears above the Dabbis' head. This one shows a metallic female mask with blades coming out of the sides. Just looking at the ghostly face makes you uncomfortable. Thanks. Bow slightly, symbol swirl around his head and leaves. Looks like he's attacking me. Oh god! Huh? Why are they attacking him? Because there's thugs. Beat him up!
You see that?
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Protect Mort!
Die.
Can I do more damage, please?
Done.
It's so hard to click. I can't get him!
Huh?
Oof, we protected Mort. Very good. People get mad if I go into their houses. I would. Shalandra. Blast, I almost had it that time. Don't you know it's dangerous to interrupt spellcasters while they're invoking a spell? Luckily for you, I was only practicing. Well, what is it you want? My apologies for disturbing you. Farewell. Good luck with your spell. Are we playing Phasmophobia? Yeah. Her and the Illithid were the only ones I wanted.
I'm gone.
Did you get them? She posted a little picture of them.
Little picture.
Yeah. Anyone else with names around here? There's a harlot. The post! Too expensive? Yeah. This filthy-looking corpse is in sad shape. Its shoulders are slumped and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean to one side. Stains cover it from head to toe. Judging from the smell and the texture, the stains run from rotten fruit to mud and bird droppings. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into its body and several notices have been nailed into its chest, back, and head. I thought I was in bad shape. Don't all those nails hurt? Corpse makes no response. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places, revealing long stretches of muscle and bone. You'd guess that this zombie is frequently used as target practice. The fruit and mud stains aside, some of the tears in the skin still have rocks and bits of glass lodged in them. One wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. Take it out! You grab a hold of the cobblestone and pull it out of the corpse's head. Traces of brain matter and rotting flesh slowly drip from it. It looks like whatever was in its head turned to ooze long ago. Examine the graffiti and notices. A number of the leaflets have been ruined by rain, and some of them are still legible. One tacked to its back is from something called the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. The one on his forehead looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. One on his chest looks like an official notice. Another appears to be some sort of want ad.
Sads. I'm sorry, Dolly.
Look at the graffiti. The graffiti runs from obscenities about the dustman to slogans glorifying what appear to be local gangs. One piece of graffiti catches your eye. Someone has carved the name Farad on the corpse's left arm, then slashed an X across it. Let's look at the post for Office of Vermin and Disease Control. To those hive citizens wishing gainful employ with the most honorable and generous sigil government, inquire forthwith at Office of Vermin and Disease Control to help stem plague of brain rats. Bounties paid. Copper given for each rat tail brought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only. No cat, dog, or female accepted. Office several streets south and west of Mortuary Gate and Lower Hive. Ask for official inspector in charge, the respected Phineas T. Lort. That's a number. I don't know. I want to say 34. But I don't know if that's how you read that. The notices. Bill of fare. Someone has posted a bill of fare for the Gathering Dust Bar, but the bill of fare cannot be read, as the words Smoldering Corpse Bar have been scrawled in charcoal over the bill. Smoldering Corpse Bar. The zombie immediately jerks its left arm upwards and points far to the southwest. A moment later, the arm falls back to its side with a thump. Reminds me of a job I once had. He seems embarrassed. Well, I mean, without the arms. Wonder if this would work with the other notices. Official notice. Public notice. By the order of the Judiciary Council and in accordance with the citizenry of Sigil, let it be known that those defacing a registered servant of the Dustman, either by graffiti, malicious attack, or by posting notices will constitute felonious assault, and the perpetrator will be answerable for the vandalism of said servant, by order of the Hall of Speakers. AV want ad. Wanted. Able-bodied person willing to investigate a matter of the utmost importance to the Dustman cause. Will offer suitable compensation upon successful completion of said task. Interested parties inquire with the Initiate Noroj Gathering Dust Bar. Zombie immediately jerks its left arm upwards and points west to the building before you. A moment later, the arm falls back to its side. Thanks.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Level up. Yippee! So do I get to put my skills? You know? Statistics. Do I got any points? No. Oh, level up. Accept, I guess. Oh. I have a point. Gotta have that charisma.
The Riz.
The Rizzy. I'll get to put more points, I guess. Save game.
Good.
Save game.
Don't press L.
L.
You fed a cow. Oh.
A crow.
Oh.
Crows and cows are different.
No. Same.
Let's go talk to this tieflin over her.
Hike off.
You told me to pike off. Damn it. Her name's Anna.
Damn.
You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature. And a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off. Greetings. The girl ignores you. Who are you? The girl sneers, then makes an obscene gesture with her tail. Pike off, you clueless sod. Easy, I just had some questions. Aye, and what is it you want? Okay, I'm not bringing up the tail. That's dumb. I'm looking for someone named Farad. Do you know where I can find him? I might say more if you sweeten the question, aye? She clicks her tongue and rubs two fingers together. Jink, jink, aye? Jink, jink? She means money, though. Aye, she glances at Mort, then shrugs. What the skull said, hard coin. Don't you have anything I want to hear but try me, then I'll decide whether it's worth it. Bar that, I've nothing more to say to you, Burke. Get.
Well, looks like
What is
the
it?
Dusty's
Listen.
lost one of their deaders.
Can you tell me where I am? You're lost, but you're about to find trouble. Make yourself lost somewhere else, bubba. Missing a journal. Have you seen one? She looks at you strangely. Nay, I've seen nothing like that. I haven't. Fine, how much? How much is it to know, eh? She studies you, then folds her arms. Come on, I haven't got all day, I haven't. Turn on the charm. How about 10? If your information's good enough, it could be more. Aye, alright then. Oh my, 10 copper. I only had 16. Now I have 6. I'm poor. It's just like real life for real. Aye, alright then. She pockets the money. It's gone so quickly, you have no idea where it vanished to. Look for him in the alley, spireward from the mortuary. That's to the south and west of the mortuary, aye? Very... Thanks.
I know deaders today said walking ones looks like. Well, what is it?
South and west mortuary.
Looks like the Dusty's lost one of their deaders.
Ugh. Yeah. Grasshopper?
Oh, what the heck?
Like, oh no, I want him to come join my party. Come on. Come on.
I've never seen something so ugly, I've not.
Oh.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief.
You're being
look
watched?
natural. Casual.
What do you mean?
Maybe I could.
Chief, what are we doing in here? Let's say we just give this place the laugh, all right?
Mort does not want to be here. Seer the skeptic. Yep. As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's coming to call in on Seer today. Death's dearest son. She looks you up and down and shakes her head in disbelief. Every power in its mother, boy. What crypt did you crawl out from? Joke. Well, the crypt was losing its charms, and I'm looking around for the right place to die. Know of anywhere? She barks a laugh that rattles your ears. Ha! Not here unless you want to die of boredom. What's wrong with here? Tch. Someone pinch your sense and your sight, boy. She waves her hand around the bar. Look around. What do your eyes tell you? Three is funny because they don't celebrate life. Got a clever tongue there, boy. Mayhap your tongue is cleverer than you are. Sia squints at you, then snorts. That'll explain your scars. But it doesn't explain why a dustman is standing here ridiculing other dustmen. Can't answer that one. Are you a dustman? A dustman, I suppose. Sia sniffs. I've seen enough sand pass through the hourglass while wearing these robes. This body's almost ready to pay the ferryman. She chuckles, but there's not much mirth in it. Are you afraid of dying? Of course I am, boy. Who isn't? She frowns and glances around. Well, except dustmen. They're not afraid because they've been swallowing so much of their own bat droppings over the decades. They've blinded themselves into thinking that death is some kind of relief. So what sparked this crisis of faith? She shrugs. Life, I suppose. She frowns. Never you mind. I won't bore you with the niggling details. I'd like to know, actually. Oh, would you? She looks at you skeptically. How old do you take me for, boy? Truth. Old. She snorts. Well, you're wrong. I'm really old. Now, I've spent most of my long years teaching dustmen. I've seen many dustmen whelps grow within our order, taught them the ways of the faction, kept the faith, preached the tenets of the faction. She frowns. And so on and so on. No questions, no doubt, this life was merely an antechamber that led to the true death. What happened? Well, a month back, I went sick with the fever. She sighs. I thought it was the end. It, rattled my cage. How? Her face becomes as stone. There's something about having your faction members circle around your deathbed like a pack of pale-faced ghouls, nodding and agreeing that your suffering and dying is all for the best. Oh, Sierra is so fortunate. She'll soon be relieved of the burden of life. Burden of life? That's when it struck me. That there's something. A queer expression comes over her features. Addled about not appreciating your life. The dustman keeps saying that life is misery and suffering. Is it? That we should be happy to pass on to oblivion. Should we? She shakes her head. Questions, and precious few answers. Doesn't sound like you believe in the dustman philosophy anymore. I suppose I've got a swarm of doubts all buzzing in my skull. She rubs her temples. Hard to get them all to be quiet sometimes. They need to be fed some answers, and I haven't got them all worked out yet. What will you do? To be square, boy, I don't know. Sia sighs. That's the problem with doubt. I can't even trust that what I'm feeling is true. Or if I'm scared of death only because of my brush with the fever. Or even what I should do. Is this a passing thing? I don't know. Sia, if you had truly believed in the dustman philosophy, then your brush with the fever would not have left you with such doubts. Sia stares at you, then nods slowly. Maybe so. Maybe so. She frowns, her face wrinkling up in concentration. I'll have to chew it over some more. You should. It's no small matter. La, now. Enough of my rattling about on my woes. Sia stares at your scars. You look like you've shared a few handshakes with death yourself. Hasn't that changed your views somewhat? Doesn't it make you appreciate life a bit more? Yes. Well, it should. Nothing comforting about death. What do I say? About the mortuary? Fuck it. Well, my condition is unique. I woke up in the mortuary. I think they mistook me for a corpse and were prepared to bury me. The strange thing is, I think I actually had died and got better. Seer blinks. You're rattling my coffin. Not really. Strange are the ways of the plains, and I've seen too much to throw any tale out with the wash. She studies your face. If it's true, why does this happen? I don't know. She seems to think for a moment, then shrugs. Makes two of us, then. Most peculiar. Never heard of anything like it. Shame about the memories. You have any idea why this happens? Nay, not a one. Never knew anyone who death wouldn't take until now. Questions, eh? Well, you can ask. Say looks at you with a steely eye and smiles. Crypt crawler. Ask you about some of the dustmen in particular. No harm in it. Who's on your mind? Actually, I met a scribe named Dahl at the mortuary. Do you know him? Dahl? He was my instructor in the philosophical arts during my early training at the mortuary. And a crusty fool to boot. He's ill, so my ears tell me. I bet he'll even bore death with his presence. Is he dying? Sicker than a spotted dog he is. Not much sand left in the hourglass for him. A guide at the mortuary named Suego. Yeah, I killed him. That boy used to be a regular around here. Don't know what happened to him. Could be he was shaken up after his friend died. Explain. One of his friends was killed in the hive a few weeks ago, torn apart by rats. She shakes her head. Messy business. Has Suego always been a guide at the mortuary? No, only for the past few months, and last I heard, he was just sent off for some missionary duty. But I don't know where. No, he wasn't sent anywhere. He's dead. I killed him. Oh, I got the key to leave.
Oops.
Oops. Oh, Iveen. Who? A strange young one. Poor eyesight, near deaf, talons for hands. Tia shakes her head. Maybe she's a new initiate. I have never heard of her. Have you seen a journal recently missing mine? What does it look like? No idea. If you don't know what it looks like, how do you expect to find it? I'm beginning to wonder that myself. Had some questions. Fraud. Sarah's face crumples into a frown. That dog. He's the worst of the collector lot. I heard he has his kip set up somewhere in Ragpicker Square, many streets west of the mortuary gate. Dangerous place, though. Some of those collectors aren't patient enough to wait for folks to die so they can sell them for jink. I'm really regretting paying that lady my 10 copper. I have enough information, but now I'm poor. Collectors. They're vermin that scavenge the bowels of the hive for bodies to sell to the dustmen. Make a living off the dead. A motley breed. Makes you ashamed to share the same city with them. She sighs. At least they keep the streets clean. Take my leave. You, stranger, speak with me for a moment. Okay. More Thai Gravesend. Also, the background talking noise is driving me insane. I know it's ambiance, but oh my god. Like, it's just...
I'm gonna shut the hell up.
This tiny, wizened man is dwarfed by his huge dustman robes. They look as if they were chosen to cloak his small stature. Although he looks to be in his late 90s, this man is extremely energetic. He fidgets continuously. His eyes dart around the bar like a bird's. Greetings. The man's eyes gleam as he takes your measure, and he gives a slight nod in greeting. Hail and well met, traveler. You look like one who's just getting their sigil legs about them. He trails off. Pardon me, have we met before? Your face seems familiar somehow. Possible. Are you certain it was me? Maybe I was mistaken. Morte shakes his head. Well, no matter, no matter. How is it that Morte Gravesend may help you? Do you seek... He clucks his tongue as he speaks. The contract, perhaps. Contract? The contract, why it's but a simple transaction. From the depths of his huge robe, Mortai pulls a... Ugh, I need a drink. Mortai pulls forth a dusty parchment and a quill pen. I give you 50 commons in return after death. The Dustman faction may claim your remains. He smiles and clucks his tongue. What use will you have for them at that point anyway? I mean, I do just get reborn. Wonder if there's any harm in the contract. I mean, I get 50 money.
Question is, how does it work? Because technically, you do still die.
I'm doing it. Excellent, excellent. Morte looks overjoyed. With a thin smile, he places the dusty sheet of parchment and the quill pen in front of you. You shall not regret it. He jabs his finger at 3 points on the page. Sign here, here, and here, and our transaction is concluded. I probably made a dire mistake, but I want my money. You know, you show more emotion than other dustmen I've met. Morte's smile turns cold. I trust you meant no offense, sir. Problem is, if I keep insulting him, I don't think I can sign it. Because dustmen are not allowed to have joys and passions. But why is he so eager? Nah, fuck it. I meant no offense, but you seem awfully eager to sign this contract with me, and for a dustman, eagerness strikes me as odd. Eager? Morte arches his eyebrows, then coughs politely. Sir, do you wish to sign the contract, or not? If not... Is there a problem with showing emotion? Oh, my, yes. Morte frowns. Too much passion, too much emotion, prevents one from reaching the true death. To be passionate runs contrary to the philosophy of our faction. The true death is the state of peaceful oblivion all dustmen aspire to and help others reach. He clucks disapprovingly. Anything that ties a soul to this life is shunned by our faction. Whether these ties are possessions or emotions. You see, passions act as an anchor on the soul, preventing it from reaching the true death. He shakes his head. Very bad. Very bad. Yeah, he's still excited. Anyway, whatever. You take the quill in hand and you begin to scratch your signature into the parchment. The quill pen makes a strange scritching noise as it touches the parchment, like a dagger writing on steel. As you try to sign the parchment, however, you notice that it seems to be shifting beneath your pen. No matter how hard you try, you cannot seem to sign your name. The contract seems to twist from being a dusty piece of parchment to something alive. Morte, what's with this contract? When you glance up to speak to Morte, you see that his face has been replaced with that of a grinning skull. The rest of the bar seems to stop, patrons falling silent, freezing like statues. Morte opens his mouth, and a wisp of dust trails from inside the skull. Morte? With a rasp, the death's head speaks, dust steaming from its teeth. Sign. But remember, everything has its price. And what can change the nature of a man? The words are a ragged, dead chorus, as if spoken by 5, 10, 20, 100 voices. Old, young, female, male, desperate, calm, hysterical. Nature of a man. As you speak the words, suddenly you feel faint, and the next thing you hear is Morte's voice, normal, and his hand upon your shoulder. Sir, are you alright? He laughs uneasily. I thought I'd lost you for a moment. Try and get your bearings. It's as if time has exhaled and resumed its natural breathing. The rest of the bar has returned to normal, and Morte's face is no longer a death's head. You feel a strange pressure inside your skull, as if something desperately wishes to surface but cannot. The experience with the death's head that spoke dust, it was as if you remembered a dozen splinters of memory at once, all stabbing into each other to create an image. And you know, somehow, that every voice the death's head spoke belonged to someone now long dead. Just give me a moment, I'll be fine. Morte removes his hand from your shoulder. He looks uneasy, more at the prospect of losing a customer than any concern for your welfare. As you stare at the dusty parchment upon the table, you know for a fact that this is not the first time you've pinned your name to a contract. Perhaps not the first time you have signed one such as this. I have the choice of finishing signing the contract. It's clearly a very bad idea.
Yeah.
50 gold! Not even gold. Is it worth $50 to sell my soul?
Probably not.
I don't know, man. Shit's looking pretty rough. I got 6 money. I think I'll hold off on signing this. I had some... No. Nah. I'm good. Farewell. That was spooky. But I can help you. I can! Morte calls out as you leave, his voice pleading. Return should you be in need of funds, and Morte can help. All in exchange for your signature. I asked him about Morte? Yes. Morte, ha! I thought you were gonna ask about a dustman. She spits. There's no dustman who's less a dustman than that jinx-smacking, bone-box-rattling lackwit. What do you mean? Morte is so anxious to impress his betters by getting the most dead contract signed that I wonder if he'll ever be a dustman. He's eager to get contracts signed, boy. He's concerned about his reputation. He thinks of his career in the dustman. That alone says it all. Nom nom cookie. Speaking of which, what name would you sign? Oh, that's a great question. How am I signing anyway? Do I just write nameless one? Like, very good question. It said that passions kill, Seer snorts. For a dustman, it's the opposite. Passions keep you alive, and if you can't strip yourselves of passions, whether eagerness, greed, or ambition, then you're doomed to never truly die, because life will always hold a piece of you. You have a name. I'll chat with you. Also, hello. Welcome in. You see a heavy-set man with dark skin and grim features. He is dressed in dustman robes and is regarding you with a stony gaze. Emmerich. You have the look of one lost. The man's voice is like stones settling. Did the wind send you, or are you here with purpose? Who are you? I'm Emmerich.
Are you?
Factotum, an initiate of the Fourth Circle. Is this your bar? If you measure ownership in copper, this is not my establishment. If you measure ownership in spirit, it is mine. He pauses, as if trying to emphasize a point. The dustmen here are my students. They are under my protection. I like how I can ask again, is this your bar? No. Can you tell me about the Dustman faction? Dustmen seek the true death. Some call it oblivion, but this is incorrect. To Dustmen, the true death is freedom from the chains of this false life. This life that many cling to with their emotions is a false existence. As long as one clings to it, they will continually be reborn into it. One must divest themselves of emotion to escape this cycle. Tell me about how it's organized. Dustmen are organized into 5 circles. The 5th circle is made of the lowest rank of dustmen, initiates. The first circle is comprised of the highest ranking dustmen, the ruling body of our faction. I definitely do not want to join. What about the dead contracts? No, I hit the wrong button! I wanted this one. You wish to sign the dead contract. What is it exactly? In exchange for 50 copper commons, the dead contracts gives the Dustman faction the rights to your corpse after death. If I can sign his contract instead of signing the other guy. Still spooky though. Come here in search of a journal. Someone give me my journal. These eyes have seen no journal. Perhaps your search will take you elsewhere. Farad. I would know why you seek the collector Farad. Why, is there something wrong? The collector Farad has brought many corpses to the mortuary of late. One must ask where these bodies are from. Tell me more about the bodies. Some are recent dead. They still have their last moments in their eyes. Many more bodies are centuries dead. The dust of ages lies upon their bones. One must ask where these bodies are from. Well, perhaps I could figure that out. How would you do such a thing? I would track him down and ask him. If you spoke with the collector Farad and returned with his answers, you'll have done a great service for the Dustman. Find where the dead he brings are from, and you will be rewarded. Can you tell me where he is? It's not known to me where the collector Farad is. He hides from the eyes of the Dustman. Seek the others and ask. Okay. I believe that's all the people I wish to chat with. Oh, nope, I lied. We got one more? Two more. There's so many people. Hello, old Copper Eyes. Before he was a tall, silent figure. He could easily pass for a statue. Although the deep furrows in his face and brow make you wonder if the sculptor was a little too eager in defining the face with the chisel. He looks well over 50 years old. But exactly how much over 50, it's hard to tell. As he slowly turns to look at you, you catch the dull sheen of copper in his eyes. Old Copper Eyes stares at you. His eyes are difficult to make out past the black well of his eye sockets, but they look to have a coppery sheen to them. Keeps saying the dead contracts. Noroch. You see a spindle-thin dustman in dirty black robes. His stiff black hair springs forth from his skull like a crown of spikes, and his leper-white skin is drawn sharply across his skull. He is frowning into his drink and mumbling to himself. The dustman looks up, blinks once, then looks you up and down, studying you. As he studies you, he takes one of his spiked locks and points it at himself with it. Noroch, Initiate, Dustman, Guard. I'm here about the posting outside. The Dustman looks you up and down. Many troubles have I. Help, can you? A mausoleum awakes. The dead walk. The dead disturbed. The Dustman disturbed. Find what disturbs the undead, and copper coins will I pay. Where's the mausoleum?
Updated my journal.
Frog, I've updated my journal.
Just heard. I'll get on it in just a sec.
Noroch nods. Mausoleum by Dustman Memorial. Go north and west from Black Monument. Go to Arch in a semicircle over your heart with this finger this make. He wiggles the index finger on his right hand. To the mausoleum go you will. North and west from the Black Monument. I'm gonna go do that. But first, let's do a save. We did a lot of chit-chatting.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. North and west from this. Right here. And here, I assume. Ingress. See a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is disheveled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arms, and her right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted, like wax exposed to a great heat.
Updated my journal.
I have updated my journal once more. What is it you want out of me? The woman's accent is thick, and you're having difficulty making out what she is saying. You want me to leave? Not leaving this city, so I'm not. I can't. I tried. It's not a city, it's a prison. Everywhere. Don't worry, I got it.
I was just doing it.
Well, you made no notification that, like, there was no acknowledgement that you heard me. There's worlds. There's... Her eyes gleam madly. Plains that be sinking sands. Fields thirsty nettles be. Sightless worlds where your limbs are given life and hate. Cities of dust where people are dust and whisper ash. The house without doors. The twilit lands. The singing winds. Singing winds. She starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears. And shadows. The terrible shadows there be. Where are these places? Where's them places? She flings the lump of her right hand in an arc, gesturing at the cityscape. There's all here be. Doors, doors, here to everywhere. Doors. You're not knowing this. She squints at you and her teeth start chattering. Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice-cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the spaces between shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides, all these doors to other places. What do you mean? Every door has a key, it does, and with this key they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal, a picture frame becomes a portal, a window becomes a portal, all eager to take you someplace else. They steal you away. She raises the lump of her right hand, and sometimes what's on the other side takes part of you as tithe. What are these keys? The keys. The keys number as many as the doors of this city. Every door a key. Every key a door. Her teeth start chattering again as if she is cold. And a key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail held between your second and fifth fingers. A thought 3 times, then thought once in reverse, or it may be a glass rose. And these are all keys that open these doors.
Updated my journal.
I've updated my journal. Yes. Her teeth start chattering, and she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes. Yes. Can't leave. Can't leave. Frog. How did you get there?
Updated my journal.
Was
Twice.
there a journal? Wyatt, you said 2 words to them, and it's 2 updates. Guys, if you make a game where you say update a journal, you don't have to have 1 dialogue thing and then update again. No. It's unnecessary.
Because I can choose to walk away from the conversation, but I'm talking to them and getting more information.
Okay. But maybe have just updated once you're done with the conversation then. When you leave, it's updated, no matter what.
Jolly
Boom,
says you
you
ain't
get the
seen nothing
information.
yet.
I know it's updated information all the time. It's just, it's poorly
I've stapled the
designed.
squirrel. How'd you get here? She seems to calm slightly, and her eyes take on a 1,000-league stare. Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed a tune by a glade with 2 dead trees that had fallen together. The brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees, showed me this city on the other side. I stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Tried! She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried! All doors here lead to other places. She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice 10 portals. Some a purpose, some accident, none of them right. Can't find a way back. There must be a portal that can take you back. Can't even leave here, this square. And there, the place of death between the gate waits for me. She points at the mortuary behind the gate, then turns back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in this city. Can't go anywhere. What do you mean? Anything could be a door. Any arch here, any door there, could be a portal. Don't know the key. Could get sent to another horrible place. Her teeth start chattering again. To stay away from the closed spaces. All could be doors. Could have a key on me and not be knowing it. You're afraid to go through any door arch because it might be a portal? She nods, her teeth chattering. How long have you been afraid of this? She squints. Since the last time I walked through the last portal. Place where my hand... She stops. Since my 10th turning. And I'm in my 10th turning now. Her teeth begin chattering. 30 years. You haven't walked through any door for 30 years. Her vision seems to clear slightly. She looks up at you, her teeth still chattering. You got here, there must be a portal that can take you back. It's only a matter of finding it. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she is cold. They are moving around inside her mouth. Her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. They rise and recede as you watch, chattering as they rattle against each other. What? She hisses at you. Only take one portal you steps through accident to drive the fear into you. I went through thrice 10. Lost my hand, burned my flesh, and lost my sense. She looks at her feet. No more. No more. I'm sorry. If I can find some means to help you, I will. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Hey, I've updated my journal. Whoa! I found a portal. I'm going in. Mausoleum. Whoa. Ooh. Guardian spirit. The spectral figure materializes from the gloom of the passageway ahead and quickly moves to block your path. It floats before you, its once human features twisted in a mask of rage. Defilers! Leave this place at once! Greetings! Leave now! Its booming voice echoing through the halls. This place is forbidden to the living. Leave while you still can. I have some questions first. Seek your answers elsewhere. This place is a sanctuary for the dead. I shall not permit their slumber to be disturbed by the intruder of yet another insolent mortal. Another? Has someone else been here? If you must know, yes. There was another intruder who even now continues to violate the sanctity of these hallowed halls. The anger in the spirit's voice fades. He seems somewhat saddened by the admission. The souls of my brothers and sisters cry out for peace. Who is this other intruder? He is an evil coward who wields great power over the dead. He seeks something within these halls. What it might be, or what his purpose is in seeking it, I cannot say. Why don't you drive this intruder away? I cannot. The coward has sealed himself within the inner chamber of the mausoleum. He has erected powerful wards that bar my entrance into the chamber. It is from there that he calls upon his dark arts to awaken my brethren and bends them to his evil will. Perhaps I may be of assistance to you. The spirit remains silent for several long moments. You can almost feel the weight of his lifeless gaze upon you. Yes, you might prevail where I have failed. If you will pledge to rid me of this blackguard, I shall grant you passage. What say you? I'll do it.
Updated my journal.
I've updated my journal. So be it. The spirit slowly begins to fade, until only the echoing of its disembodied voice remains. But take heed. Tread lightly in these halls, lest you join the others in eternal rest. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck. Oh, man.
Done.
Look, I'm gonna get smackarinoed. Got some skeleton warriors. Oh my god, I'm getting zapped from 50 years away!
Whoa.
Get him! Oh my god, please beat them up. Oh god. Come on. Yum. Oh. scary. Silver ring. I have 12 of 28 health. Ugh. Whew. Those fingers? Spooky. Stealth pickpocket. What am I getting zapped by? Stop it. Oh my god. That's scary.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm hurt.
I have no healings. I have nothing to heal with. But I have a cobblestone. I know I pulled it from that skeleton, but why'd I... or the zombie, why'd I keep it?
Why not?
What is it? Ring. Dude, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm too weak.
Weak sauce.
Yeah.
No arms. Tea tiny.
Well. I want to beat it up.
Did you see that? Damn it. Damn it.
I'm hurt.
Giant skeleton.
I just saved, so it's okay.
Damn it. Looks like death's come for the bill.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be here yet.
Oh,
Wait, I'm in the mortuary again.
stiff.
Whoa. Interesting. Um.
All right.
I guess there's no harm in dying, really? I don't know.
If
Just
you have
come back
saved,
here.
I assume not.
I don't see any penalty.
I'm gone.
Wait.
These sound effects.
Hi. See, the thing isn't going off, so I can talk now. I haven't killed all these things. And I can loot.
No. Oh.
I don't know if there's any reason to be turned into a zombie. I have the stuff to do it, but seems silly. Oops, that is not the button I wanted. I got a couple things.
Done.
These guys still attack me? No. Ooh, crescent hatchet. That's cool. Ugh. See, I want to like shift to run and then tab to see highlighted things. That just messes stuff up. So... 2-7 slashing. Anywho's it's.
Who's it, any?
Rip. Killed them all dead.
Why would you kill them dead? Kind of
I don't know. Kind of a
All
jerk.
right.
Wow.
I know like a store. So I can sell off my stuff.
I've never seen some socks that know how to be telling us copper about that.
I'm gone.
I think that guy's trying to come at me. Bow bow. Much as this creature's body is a combination of a man and a ram. Man ram.
Man, ram. Ram.
His head is a mix of swords with a broad, flat nose, goat ears, and a pair of curling horns. Intricate designs are shaved into his dirty pelt, and a massive four-flanged polearm hangs from his belt harness. He doesn't seem to notice you. He turns to face you with startling speed, his eyes dark and suspicious of you. His voice is deep and rumbling, not quite human, and heavily accented. What do you want, two legs? Van Viljevaviks.
Van Viljevaviks.
His hand is close to his polearm. Only to speak with you, I had some questions. He seems to calm down, his hand drops away from his weapon. He still keeps a certain distance from you, however. What do you wish to ask me? Why were you so wary of me? He seems sad for a moment. This place, wretched, unclean place, is full of unfriendly sometimes desperate people. Not the best place for a visiting barrier, two legs. He shrugs. I have business here, so here I am. Business, what are you here for? It's not the time, two legs. If we ever meet in a happier place, I shall tell you all about it. You don't live here. The barrier shakes his head, laughing. No, two legs. No barrier could live like this. Where are you from? To the plain of Yizgard, two legs. They are my home. He smiles in fond recollection, as if warmed by the memory. Tell me about the city. He is silent for a moment, as if waiting for something more from you. What about the city? What is this place? Why, it is a crossroads, two legs. Zuli knows... What? Zuli? Oh my god, it's hard to say. That all passes run through Ziggle. Ziggle? Pass...
Zeagle.
I see. Where is Sigil exactly? Where? He looks up thoughtfully, tugging at his goat beard. It is in the outlands, the center of the plains, but since you can reach it from just about anywhere. Sigil's in more places than just that, you see? Goodbye, goat man. Manoram.
Manoram.
Place looks dangerous. I got a bunch of thugs hanging out outside of it. I'm going in.
Ream.
Small dwelling. I'm gonna get my ass beaten here. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gone.
There's nothing in here. Oh. Hello. Quatra. Moving from box to box, this man seems to be totally immersed in counting boxes and scribbling results down on a piece of parchment. He looks annoyed as you interrupt him. What is it now? Can't you see I'm busy taking inventory? What bothers someone else? Hey. Alright. Peace.
Done.
You wanna fight? I don't wanna fight! Why does everyone
No,
want to
they
beat
wanna
me
fight.
up? Oh, I remember these. These try to kick my ass before. I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, okay, I can't even see who I'm talking to. Talking to a black Abishai. This black-scaled reptile towers to a height of 8 feet. Its great height, however, is offset by its thin, snake-like frame. A long, prehensile tail drags behind it, and its leathery wings are hooked behind its back. A strong, vinegary smell emanates from the creature, as well as a certain amount of heat. It seems to be ignoring you. Hi! Whoa, Chief. Mort cuts in before you can speak to the creature. Bar that. You don't want to be rattling your bone box with any fiend on the street. Leave be. I wanted to ask it some questions. No, you don't. Mort glances at the creature, then turns back to you and lowers his voice to whisper. Touchy, just let it go. I'll risk it. This black-scaled fiend towers to a height of 8 feet. Its great height, however, is offset by its thin... I already read this. Why are you giving me the same description? The creature slowly turns its head down to look at you. Its scaled forehead wrinkles into a frown, then opens its mouth, giving a low, raspy hiss. You notice that the heat radiating from the creature begins to rise. I'd like to speak with you for a moment. The creature opens its mouth, displaying a row of blackened fangs. Fire begins to dance around the shoulders and arms of the creature as it gives a long, low hiss. Bye.
Never mind.
I have changed my mind. He's like at the very bottom of the screen.
All right.
An entrance but no handle or means of opening it. Oh.
Come on off with you there, let's go.
Iron Knolls. This broad-shouldered woman is shuffling about amongst the huge beams lying on the street. She kicks at the beam with iron-shod boots. Every once in a while, she bends down and wrenches a nail from one of the boards with her bare hands. She holds each one up, appraising it, and drops it into a leather sling bag. She straightens up, hearing your approach. She's smiling politely, but from her stance and the way her hand rests close to the hilt of her weapon, you can tell she's ready for trouble. You notice one of her eyes has a milky film over it. That's close enough there, Cutter. What do you need from me? Questions? She nods. Ask away then. Who are you? She pulls 3 nails from a sling bag, tossing them, spinning into the air, and catches them in their palm. Iron Knolls, they call me. She drops them back into the bag with a muffled clink. Why are you collecting the nails? I sell them to a man named Hamrys in the lower ward. Maker of coffins, he is. Tell me more of this Hamrys. There's not much to say. He's a bit chatty. He'll rattle his bone box till you bar me if you let him, but a fair bargainer. He needs the nails, I need the jink, and that's about as far as it goes. Where's the lower ward? I used to know the way. I did. But the Dabbas have changed the streets round again. Don't know how to get there now. I'll need to chart a new path, but I figure the Dabbas will straighten things out eventually. Does anyone else around here scavenge nails? She grins and shakes her head. No one was clever enough or had the will to do it before me, and I've shoved off anyone who's tried to jump me claim since. She pats the long, bladed dagger hanging at her side lovingly. Your claim. Aye, that's what I call it. Honest labor's hard to come by in the hive, and I'm not about to let some son piker peel me off of my work. I've sent more than one book running a howlin', holding their guts in, or off with the collectors if they were unlucky. A dead eye gleams maliciously. The hive knows this spot is for iron gnolls. It does. So how your eye was ruined. Null's face turns hard. None of your business, book. Why? Would you like a matching wound for your collection? No, that particular one's not quite me. She laughs heartily. Aye, and I don't think you have much room for another scar besides. Looking for a man named Farod. She nods. I heard the name I have. Head of a pack of collectors or so, I hear it. Not sure where a body'll find him, though. You might want to try Ragpicker Square. It's north and west of here. Whole mess of collectors called Kip there. Farewell to you too, then, Cutter. What a nice interaction. Bruh. You really want to do this? Get chopped. Yeah, that's right. Run away, coward. You see this? See this? Kicking ass, taking names. Hard to catch you when they're running. That's right. Wait a minute. I'm not talking to this one. I'm not talking. I remember him.
Is he honest?
You could say that. His name is Reekwind. I just remember there being a lot of descriptors about, him, anyway. Being stinky.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'll pass. He do be reeking the winds. I just don't feel like reading it. Am I missing out on experience and stuff? Probably. I'll Alright, we found Craddock, or Bean. You see a huge man watching the area with a tight-lipped frown and narrowed eyes. He is hunched slightly, as if bearing a heavy load on his shoulders. The unpleasant smell of sweat and dirt wafts from his clothes. Greetings. The man glances down at you and his frown deepens. Aye, what are you sniffing around here for? You Craddock? Mayhap? Studies your face as if trying to recall you. If I am, what be it to ye? I come with a message from Bean the Sender. The message states the shipment must be accursed by the third day or there'll be a penalty. By the hells. And they be such fools that they think we can miracle it there. Alright, then your message has found its way to the right ears, for all the good it'll do. What's the problem? Look around ye! Craddock nods at the laborers in the marketplace, then scowls. These laggards and half-wits can barely keep up with the load as it stands. And now it needs doing in half the time. Do you need any help? I'll tell you what I need. A drink of water, apparently.
Gotta take care of your throat.
No, there's... I probably won't go for too much longer. So I want to play tomorrow, too. Let's see, I'll tell you what I need. All my men to show up for work. Jalais is gone missing since this morn, and I need him back now. Jalais, where'd he go? That hive-bred goat is probably passed out on the street somewhere by the smoldering corpse, when he should be here helping us. Worthless sod. I could go find him for you for a price. Craddock is silent for a moment, then nods. Aye. You find Jalais, you tell him to drag his worthless, bub-ridden hide here. I'll pay you for your trouble. He frowns. When you find him. Now get. Okay, where is
my
that?
journal.
I've updated my journal. The smoldering corpse, where's that? It's south and east of here. Head through the southeast gate, then head east for about a block. Got a mess of drunks outside, can't miss it. Jalais most like somewhere around there. Southeast. There's so much to do here. Gauha. You see a thin, yellow-skinned humanoid covered with a variety of dazzling tattoos. His eyebrows have been accented with black charcoal lines, and his teeth are filed to points. He sees you and weighs you over, rattling his dice in his hand. Oh no, ignore. Ignore the dice. No gamba. We don't got the money to gamba.
Come on in, Basher. We have the best blades in town.
Indeed, Fate. Indeed. Profira. This grim-looking woman spares you only a brief glance before returning to her rant on top of the stage. She's a powerful voice that carries across the marketplace. even cutting through the noise made by the merchants and the surrounding foot traffic. Leave her alone, I guess. The factions will be cut out. I foresee the end. Lim Lim! Lim Lim!
Lim Lim.
This creature's called a
What
Lim Lim.
are they?
Oh.
They're
It says
goofy, I
this,
like them.
this odd-looking little creature appears both insect and animal in origin. Its legs are oversized, but its arms are small, nearly vestigial, and a brightly speckled half-shell runs down its back. It sports twin pairs of insect-like wings and has tiny black eyes and a mouth that always appears to be smiling gleefully. Why would I kick the Lim Lim?
What the heck?
Pet him. Pew pew! I love him. The Lim Lim bounces about merrily, its wings buzzing. It seems to enjoy the affection immensely. At it again. Okay. What if it exploded?
Come on in, Basher.
Oh.
We have the best blades in town.
Jump, Lim Lim, jump! The merchant seems to suddenly notice you. Oh, greetings. Would you like to purchase one of these playful, gambling Lim Lims, my lord? Yes. A Lim Lim will provide its own food, eating insects, tiny rodents, and the like. They'll follow you everywhere you go, are easy to clean up after, are quiet, exercise themselves with their constant flipping about, and, best of all, they leap over 15 feet when prodded with hot coals. I will not be doing that. One will only cost you about 40 coppers, my lord. See, if I sold my soul, I could have bought a pet.
Why are they so fancy?
Give me a pittance for such an entertaining pet friend. What do you think? Why not, boss? It'll be fun to kick around when you're down, right? No! Well, I can kick it vicariously through you, at least. I want to see that 15-foot hot coal jump. No. I don't have the coin for one. Me. It's a squirrel. Can't buy a Lim Lim. You see a spindly looking merchant with a brush of gray and red stubble. Yeah, I got it in a second. My throat be feeling it. He wears several layers of brightly colored robes, so much so that he looks like a flag with arms and legs. He is shaking slightly as you watch. I Giscorl. He bows and spreads his trembling hands. As he does, you notice his hands and forearms are a twisted mass of black scar tissue, as if they were once badly burnt. How'd you hurt your hands? Yeah, only 4 hours of constant reading.
Smile.
Giscorl doesn't seem to have heard you. He answers only with a spiel, delivered in the same flat monotone. Giscorl buy clothes, sell cloth, wash cloth, mend cloth, and... He gestures at his layers of clothing with his shaking hands. Wear cloth. I asked how you hurt your hands. His monotone breaks. Buy clothes, sell clothes, wash clothes, mend clothes. His hands are shaking so bad that he can't finish. Never mind. Can I see what you have? You sell band-aids. I need band-aids. These clot charms sell for a lot. Dang. That does heal 9 hit points and do other things, though. He's only heal 3. But I can buy multiple bandages. Decisions. I'm gonna sell this one. Also, is this tome worth keeping? It says it does other things, but it sells for 120. But it says, like, stuff shows up as the need arises, kind of thing. I'm gonna sell it. I feel like that, but it might be dumb. I don't know. Jolly, do you know this game? Do you know if I need this book? Or is it just... It doesn't matter. Just... I don't know. It sells for so much. Thank you. Appreciated. I wait. I'm gonna grab a couple. Why would I need rags? I'm gonna grab a couple of these bandages. Oh, needle and thread as well. Heal 6 hit points. Okay, so we'll grab 2 of those. Maybe 3. I mean, healing is extremely important. I can't sell some of this other stuff to him. The only use is to fight the big skeletons in the mortuary. I see. I'm just gonna sell it. I technically have enough to buy a limb.
Come on in, Basher. We have the best blades in town.
Kusajai. This toothless old crone reeks of fish and brine. Spying your approach, she gives you a wide pink smile. Fish, my child. Fish heads, mayhaps. Child, hardly. Oh, yes, yes, but a child ye are to my years. Youngsters. Believe you're mistaken. Take a look. She shuffles up to you. The fish stink is nearly overpowering. The old woman squints at your face first, frowning then into your eyes. Only then does she recoil in surprise. Oh my, how many years have those eyes seen? I do not know. How many do you think? Oh no, don't know. Too many, I'd say, but no matter. She leans close to whisper in your ear. I won't do to rattle the passerbys. Let's keep it our little secret. She resumes her normal tone of voice. So fish, my child, hee hee. She pokes you in the belly. What are you offering exactly? My fish, my silly child. Fish of all sorts and fish heads. For those too short of drink for the whole ones. Teeny tiny fish heads, hee hee. Where the fish come from? They brought to Sigil from all over the plains, my boy. Would you like to buy some? I only sell the heads should you be short on drink. No answers. I have only fish. I don't need fish. You are mentioning... Come to see my blades? Yes. Interesting. Antler axe. Very nice, very nice. Spreads. I'm confused. Invokes embalming minor. Only work. Wait. Sunum will work on either you or more to place it. When cast, the target gets plus 2 to 10 temporary hit points and a temporary bonus. Half an hour. Interesting. Maybe I won't sell it then. This is just junk. So sell that. Oh, the knives are only 1? Don't know if I need the ropes again. Hang on to them anyway. Well, we're getting some money up in here. 1 to 10 crushing. I mean, these are nice. Fish. Bargain. Hold on. Y'all need to talk. I need to see. Herbs. Cloth.
Can't afford to get caught off guard, Cutter.
Couple.
We sell only top of the line.
Here we are, Basher. I think we can pick you out.
I'm buying a limb.
Hell yeah.
My own limb. How do I see my limb? This is my pet limb. Talk to item. Here's your pet limb. Noticing it has your attention, it trips up at you lovingly. Yo!
It's cool.
Examine limb. I already did that. Put it down to run around a bit.
Come on in,
That's my limb.
Basher. We have the best blades in town.
Happy.
He's got a happy face. He's like,
It's because you're taking what so good care of.
yeah, there's an option to kick him. I'm not gonna kick him.
Yo.
This my friend.
Come in, Basher. Look here.
following me. I love him. He better not die.
You better keep them in your inventory so they don't die.
But I like when he follows me around. Pet him some more. Okay, I'll pet him some more. There are more pets. I think that's a good place to stop for today then. We have obtained the Lim Lim. Lim Lim %. We beat the game.
Let's fucking go.
That's gonna
Actually,
be my...
I think you can improve your time by selling your soul.
Oh, I could have definitely improved my time. Alright guys, we're starting Lim Lim speedrunning % for Planescape. You've entered a portal. Also, there's a scary reptile mans. They got a lot of tood. Yeah, I think 4 hours is a good time. Save. Okay, I will be uploading the VOD to YouTube if anyone wants to catch up on that. Also, there are other things to watch over on the YouTube, like Final Fantasy and Megami Tensei. It's pretty heckin' cool. Should check it out. There's stuff on there you don't see me play on Twitch. Hi.
Whoa, what?
And for those watching this on YouTube, come over to Twitch where there's stuff I don't play from YouTube.
No freaking way.
There's new stuff on both. Yeah, it's like 2 times 2. Kinda like that.
Or 1 times 4.
Yeah, you can do that. You can summon Car. Alright, think. There's so many good people streaming right now. Hold on. I gotta figure out a raid. This one's asleep, so we're not doing that one. I think we're gonna go raid Yarozi. I was waiting for my ad to finish.
You mean... I think it's that?
But what's that mean? That's goodbye. There is one that is goodbye. There you go. He's so cute. I love kittens. Like they're little,
so,
like
the stomps.
Their tail, like it's just a fucking antenna. Kittens are silly. All right, we're gonna go raid Yarrow. They're playing Arcturus. I will see you all later, and make sure you better go follow. Okay, go follow right now. Do it.
Okay, Dad, I'm sorry.
I'd like to get monetized over there eventually. But step 1 of that is getting to 1K followers, so, or subscribers. Subscribing on YouTube is the free stuff, okay? Anyway. Let's go raid Yarrow. You all have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Love you all. Have a great rest of your night, day, whatever it is.